And although it might be best of all to be Socrates satisfied, having both happiness and depth, we would give up some happiness in order to gain the depth. There is a slave completely at the mercy of his brutal master's whims. He is often cruelly beaten, called out in the middle of the night, and so on. The master is kindlier and beats the slave only for stated infractions of his rules, not fulfilling the work quota, and so on. He gives the slave some free time. The master has a group of slave, and he decides how things are to be allocated among them on nice grounds, taking into account their needs, merit, and so on. There is room for words on subjects other than last words. Only the refusal to listen guarantees one against being ensnared by the truth. Once a person exists, not everything compatible with his overall existence being a net plus can be done, even by those who created him. An existing person has claims, even against those whose purpose in creating him was to violate those claims. When I was 15 or 16, I carried around in the streets of Brooklyn a paperback copy of Plato's Republic, front cover facing outward. I had read only some of it and understood less, but I was excited by it and knew it was something wonderful. How much I wanted an older person to notice me carrying it and be impressed, to pat me on the shoulder and say. I didn't know what exactly. With some justice, I think, I could claim that it is all right as a beginning to leave a principle in a somewhat fuzzy state. The primary question is whether something like it will do. This claim, however, would meet a frosty reception from those many proponents of another principle scrutinized in the next chapter, if they knew how much harder I shall be on their principle than I am here on mine. Fortunately, they don't know that yet. Maximizing the average utility allows a person to kill everyone else if that would make him ecstatic, and so happier than average. If someone picks up a third party and throws him at you down at the bottom of a deep well, may you use your ray gun to disintegrate the falling body before it crushes and kills you? We are reluctant to believe that all of what we are gets erased in death. We seem to ourselves deeper than the mere stoppage of life can reach. Yet the writings on survival, and the evidence for it seem jejune. Perhaps whatever continues is unable to communicate with us, or has more important things to do, or things will find out soon enough anyway. How much energy, after all, do we devote to signaling to fetuses that there is a realm to follow? Political philosophers now must either work within Rawls' theory or explain why not. Perhaps philosophers need arguments so powerful they set up reverberations in the brain. If the person refuses to accept the conclusion, he dies.